dead. Do you hear me?
No, ma'am, I think you are. We're throwing down in the Seattle Public Library.
To pretend that The Last of Us ended with a happy fairy tale ending is simply impossible. Although Joel and Ellie both ride off into the sunset, humanity loses its last hope for a cure. After the credits roll, we're left wondering where things go from here. For years, all we could do was speculate about the what ifs. That was until the game became part 1.
Fuck, I have so many mixed feelings.
A couple of months ago, my girlfriend played through The Last of Us Part 1. It was a memorable and unforgettable experience that you should definitely go and check out for yourself.
She knows how to pop a clutch, Nick. I don't know how, but she knows.
In the time since her playthrough, we did start watching the show. But funnily enough, my girlfriend's actually way more obsessed with the games now. She absolutely had to know what came next. And so she dove right into Part 2 straight away.
Is that the Firefly logo? I thought I wiped them all out, though.
As much as I wanted to remind her that some of us had to wait 7 years to get some answers, who am I to stop her?
That was our journey!
Although, just be careful asking questions you might not like the answer to.
Oh god, I gotta know what happens.
Booting up the game for the first time, our leading lady finds the world more or less as if she never left. The first scene of the game picks up shortly after Joel brings Ellie back from the Fireflies and reunites with his brother Tommy in Jackson. Needing to tell someone, Joel explains the truth of what happened and how he massacred the hospital to protect Ellie.
We killed so many soldiers. They were standing between us and her.
There's a short scene where the brothers ride horses back home, and Joel gives Ellie the guitar he promised her back in Salt Lake City.
He's gifting her the guitar?
No, I don't know the first thing about this.
That I'd teach you how to play.
You did!
The story jumps ahead 4 years here as my girlfriend takes control of Ellie. This is her first hint that the story won't be told in order, but for now, it just feels like a classic time skip.
4 years later? So she's 18 now? Shit.
Ellie is woken up by her friend Jessie, and it's time to go. My girlfriend's thrust into the middle of a typical day in the life of Ellie, and it becomes apparent that she's still in Jackson and seems to be settled in and making the most of it.
Dog! I'm petting the dog! My job is to pet every dog I see in the games.
We're introduced to some new characters who are her friends, as well as some familiar faces who seem to be keeping well.
Oh shit! I'm instead of nailing Zambo's bricks, I'm nailing kids with snowballs. This is hilarious.
Among the new faces, it seems like Ellie has started a budding romance with her friend Dina.
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
I know that.
Unfortunately, not all is well in Jackson, though. Noticeably, there's some tension between Ellie and Joel.
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Is there something new going on with Ellie and
God
Joel?
really cares about you.
Or
I'm
is
sure he
she
didn't
talking about
want
something
to
ongoing?
The two aren't nearly as close as she left them at the end of part 1. But for now, she and Dina have to head out on patrol, so we'll have to get to the bottom of it later.
I don't really know why she turned down breakfast. I would have been starving.
While all of this is happening with Ellie, my girlfriend's also given control of another girl who she's never met before.
Who are these people?
Abby and her group have just rolled into Jackson, and they're looking for something or someone.
Woman and man. They're keeping these people very vague. I'm not getting a good feeling.
It's unclear what exactly their motives are, but it'll have to wait for now because a blizzard is rolling in.
Abby,
Oh, this is Abby.
stop looking down.
The group clearly isn't familiar with the area, and consequently, Abby gets stuck out in the storm. If things weren't bad enough, she's swarmed by infected.
Oh god! Oh god! They stole her hat.
Just when it seems like she got herself cornered, Joel and Tommy come to her rescue and help her back on her feet.
Joel just saved her ass! Joel just saved her ass!
Abby tells them about her group and how they have a shelter, and the Millers agree to go with her and wait out the storm. They ride out on horseback and are able to make it to Abby's group just in the nick of time. The group seems welcoming enough, but that's until they find out exactly who these two are. When Joel introduces himself, they all stare at him like they've seen a ghost. And in a way, they kinda have.
Don't look like you heard of us or something.
Because they have.
She just shot his fucking leg! What the fuck? Oh my god! She just fucking knocked out Tommy!
He's out. Put him against the wall.
I told you guys not to trust them.
Get off me! Get off me!
What the fuck?
As the snowstorm picks up, Ellie and Dina seek shelter from the cold in a library. Inside, they find a little bit more than just books.
Holy shit. He was growing weed.
The girls get cozy with each other to wait out the storm, but are interrupted by Jesse, who was finally able to track them down.
Put on your clothes,
Stay
girls.
there, okay?
He's not staying there.
What? Just turn around. What are you doing?
Kidding me.
Apparently, there's cause for alarm because Joel and Tommy are missing. Ellie rides out in search of Joel and ends up noticing the lights on inside the manor where Abby's group has been hiding. My girlfriend already has an idea of what's going on inside, but as she approaches the door with Ellie, she gets nervous about what she'll find.
Oh my god. Shoot on sight, Ellie, shoot on sight. Fuck. I told you to shoot on sight.
Get her down! Get off me! Get her hands! Get the fuck off me!
Joel, 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 Joel,
Joel, fucking
Joel,
get up.
Joel, Joel!
Please stop. Please don't shoot.
What the fuck?
Joel, please get up.
What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking murder this bitch.
Naughty Dog's The Last of Us Part 2 is many things. It's tragic, it's thought-provoking, but most of all, it's ambitious. It was a tall order to create something deep and meaningful to follow up the tremendous wake left by the first game. When the game finally released, it was all anyone was talking about. And while we were excited to revisit the Cordyceps world, during that 7-year wait, we may have forgotten what a harsh and brutal place it was.
I lied. I didn't need to see what happened next.
The inciting incident of the game is upsetting for a lot of people, and my girlfriend was no exception. She was so heartbroken that she actually had to set the game down and take a break from playing after the prologue. She's never walked away from a game like this, but admittedly, the prologue is a lot to process.
Who are those fucking people and why do they get away with it?
Although among all of her anger and grief, there was still intrigue, and that's what made her come back.
Does it have to do with the fact that Ellie's immune? Does it have to do with someone Joel killed? I feel like those people have to have something to do with the Fireflies.
So once the girls had taken their time to mourn, they set their sights on his killers.
That fucking bitch tortured though. I don't know who the hell I killed in the other game. I did not torture a single person. I just took them out.
Uncle Tommy had initially talked Ellie out of seeking revenge, and honestly made some really good points. Regardless though, he ran off to hunt Abby's group down anyways. So the mission is twofold.
Bring my dumbass husband home in peace, please.
She just called Tommy a dumbass.
Of course.
Yeah, no, we're only gonna lose one brother.
My girlfriend is teaming up with Ellie and Dina to look for Abby and also bring Tommy home. So far, the only real lead they have is that Abby and her group were members of the Washington Liberation Front, which overthrew Fedra and took control of the Seattle area.
Seattle Day 1. Whoa, Mount Rainier!
While Ellie and Dina are making the trek out west, I'll pose a spicier question than I did last time. Do you prefer part 1 or part 2? Without spoiling the rest of the video, we're a house divided over here. By the way, girl needs some serious cheering up after that prologue, so while you're down there, throw her a like and subscribe. It'll make her giddy again. The first section of the game is eerily empty. There's no infected or people. It's just quiet.
What am I not seeing?
And yet it feels so very The Last of Us, poking around an abandoned, overgrown city.
When you get to the gate, look for a soldier named Kieran. Then give him the kilo and he'll get you inside the wall. Interesting.
One of her favorite parts of The Last of Us were the cities reclaimed by nature, and riding around Seattle, searching for clues felt all too familiar.
That was what I was afraid was gonna happen.
They work together to open an old Fedra gate and manage to find a couple of clickers, but unfortunately there's no one around that doesn't want to bite them.
I don't know why, but this just screams Zambo.
They continue into the heart of the city where hopefully they'll find some leads. In downtown Seattle, they discover a hotel that served as a WLF hideout.
Oh, okay. Hey, Davis, check out our old WLF safe house for supplies. Probably a long shot, but every little bit helps. Got what you can. I mean, it's back at this Saravina.
But the place is completely overrun with infected. There's still not any activity, but they find the body of one of the people from the crew who attacked Joel and Jackson.
I think we recognize this guy.
Tommy did this.
Oh, that makes sense.
The man's been strapped to a chair, and Ellie recognizes it as one of Joel's interrogation techniques. My girlfriend actually saw him doing it when he was rescuing Ellie in the first game. The girls take this to mean they might be catching up to Tommy, and although it's a thin lead, it's the only one they've got. Since the blood is still fresh, that means he can't be far, and written in it is some kind of gate code around town. They mark it on their map and try to catch up with Tommy. They punch the gate code in and gain access to another part of the city, and begin planning where they might want to set camp for the night.
Nice.
Where does this take us?
It's a very good question.
Keep in mind, it's been hours at this point, and they still haven't seen a soul. Then again, maybe that's a good thing.
Oh my god! Dina! The horse!
Don't lose her! Go!
What the fuck? No! Oh my god!
My girlfriend is mad at the game for once again killing another horse in front of her.
They blew up my horse. Yeah, I was riding and I was jumping over a barrier and it exploded. And then Dina got thrown and then I went flying and then the guy took my gun and then shot the horse in the head and then knocked me out. I'm so sad.
Regardless, these WLF goons kidnap her and separate her from Dina, so there's not much time to mourn her steed.
No! Oh, we've been here before. I do not like this.
She's captured by one of the guys who was part of the group who went to Jackson, and he wants to interrogate her for information. Apparently, a higher up in their group has given the order to kill Ellie, but before they get the chance, Dina gets the jump on them.
Tommy! Dina! Dina!
After cutting her restraints, she's able to kill her captor and make a break for it. Luckily, the guy had information about where to go next.
Look, she's one of them. Come on. Look at that later.
A girl from the Jackson group is at a TV station somewhere, so that's their next stop. Easier said than done, though, as the gunshots they fired attracted a lot of attention, and the WLF is on high alert.
So they're trying to take revenge on us for what Tommy did.
After fighting their way out, they duck into some apartment buildings and make a clean escape from the wolves.
TV station. You think she's still there? I gotta find out, right?
While making their way to the television station, the area is riddled with booby traps, very reminiscent of Bill's town from the first game. Ellie must have thought so too, because she even brings it up.
I met this guy once, friend of Joel's. Tripwired a whole town.
Bill.
Little callbacks like this about Ellie's first journey always got our leading lady excited, because it was her journey too, and it lends itself to making the world feel connected between the two games.
It's interesting because it's Joel, but it's also me, and I'm like, ugh, I'm largely responsible, Ellie girl. Like, their actions are their own, but I also did stuff that instigated them wanting to take revenge.
Upon arrival at the station, it's not pretty. Everyone's been murdered and several of the WLFs were hung.
Oh, jeez. Is that Tommy or is there someone else at work?
The girls are quick to point out that this definitely wasn't the work of Tommy, and the plot thickens as they begin to suspect a third party might be involved here.
This is definitely not Tommy.
That's what I was thinking. Shit.
We don't know much for now, but from reading some of the notes scattered around the area, my girlfriend can learn that the Liberation Front is currently engaged in a turf war with a radicalized religious group, and there's evidence of the violence everywhere.
That's her.
There's Liam.
Leah.
Reinforcements radio in that they're en route to the station, so with that piece of intel, my girlfriend escapes into the city's tunnel system with Dina and Ellie.
They're between us and the exit.
Interestingly, in this part, Ellie has to put on a mask to protect herself from the cordyceps spores. Not because she's at risk of infection. Technically, she doesn't need one because she's immune. Instead, it's to keep her immunity a secret from not just the WLF, but Dina as well.
Masks. Okay.
I don't actually need one, but I don't think Dina knows that.
The secret is short-lived though, because while navigating in the dark, Ellie ends up breaking her mask. Dina begins to panic, but with no choice but to be honest, the cat's out of the bag.
Ellie, your mask. Here, we can share mine. No! Don't take it! Stop! Ellie, stop! Ellie, stop! What?
Yup.
No! Ellie, no! Stop!
Nope, just
I'm
chill,
not
just
infected.
chill.
I'm immune. I'm
Yup,
not coughing, do you see?
yup.
Kind of a major reveal, but there's really no time to talk about it because the crash alerted every infected nearby.
Okay, we gotta go, we gotta go.
Yes.
You can process this later. You can process this later. Dina knows now. Fuck.
They set up a sort of home base in a nearby theater, and for the first time since arriving in Seattle, they get a chance to catch their breath.
I just saw you breathe spores.
Yep. And I'm okay.
Dina's still processing Ellie's secret, but it turns out she has one of her own.
I think I'm pregnant.
Oh! I know it's not mine.
It's been a long day for these two, and frankly, also for our leading lady. There's been exploding horses, weird religious zealotry, and even that typical Seattle rain.
Nick, look, it's raining in Seattle.
All that considered, this marks the end of the first day.
I could fall asleep to this. This is nice.
Between the action and during these slower moments, Naughty Dog treats my girlfriend to some much needed flashback sequences between Ellie and Joel.
They're trying to make me cry.
These serve as the bridge between The Last of Us Parts 1 and 2 and help fill in some of the gaps in the 4 years between the two games.
Surprise.
He gave me a dinosaur for my birthday.
They usually show up around these heavier story moments where it's clear that Ellie's thinking of Joel.
What are you doing?
I'm riding a dinosaur.
Be careful.
It's bittersweet as losing Joel still feels fresh, but it's nice to see him again nonetheless. Notably, he and Ellie are still very close in the sequence she's seen so far, so she'll have to keep digging if she wants to figure out when the rift formed between the two of them.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
On day 2 of Seattle, she and Ellie wake up to find Dina has been busy dealing with morning sickness and building a plan.
Look at her go.
She's used the walkie they stole from the WLF to tap into their comms and start mapping out the area. While eavesdropping on the comms, they catch word of an armed male trespasser in the area and realize that it must be Tommy.
No trespasser?
That's Tommy.
Using process of elimination, they narrow down which neighborhood he could be in and decide to go out and find him. Dina's still nauseated from her morning sickness, and that means Ellie's going solo on this one.
I'll be back, Dina. I'm bringing Tommy with me.
The neighborhood is swarming with WLF patrols, and to make matters worse, they've all got trained canine units with them. My girlfriend really wanted to avoid having to kill any of the dogs because she's an animal lover, but her stealth game was just insufficient for pulling it off. Every time she'd get almost to the end, and then she'd tragically blow her cover and all hell would break loose.
They have these dogs that smell me, but I don't want to hurt the dogs, even though the dogs really want to tear my face off. And so I'm trying to do the sneaky sneak and not hurt the dogs, but it's really fucking hard.
After navigating her way through the aggressive dog park, she follows the smoke of a burning car and ends up in a building where she hopes to finally meet back up with Tommy.
What the hell are you doing here?
Whoa! Oh my god!
Jesse,
So where the hell's Tommy? We still haven't found him.
she's safe.
So to her surprise, it wasn't Tommy that she'd been tracking down all morning, but Jesse, who's just as surprised to see her as she is to see him.
You're a fucking idiot, you know that, right?
God, okay, well at least Jesse's here to help me.
It turns out Jesse came after the girls after learning that they were chasing down the WLF, and he's been trying to locate them. While it's nice to meet up with a friendly face, this does sort of complicate things because Jesse is also the father of Dina's child.
Let's go, 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 go. Apparently, this is Jesse's plan.
They can talk about it later though, because Ellie and him need to escape first. They steal a truck and she brings him back to the theater where Dina's been hiding.
I have a friend.
Oh my god.
My girlfriend pointed out the awkward tension for Ellie seeing these two reunite, but at least they have another friendly set of hands to help dismantle the WLF.
Ellie's trying to figure out how she feels. Sorry, Ellie girl.
As awkward as the situation may feel for Ellie, Dina doesn't tell Jesse the news of her pregnancy, so the man will remain oblivious for the time being.
Why didn't you tell him? It wasn't the right time.
While my girlfriend and Ellie were out finding Jesse, Dina has been busy and has some info for her. Nora, one of the members of the group that attacked Jackson, is currently stationed at the hospital, and with that piece of intel, Ellie has her next target.
At least just wait for Jesse to rest up.
She could be gone by then.
Communicate, please.
We know her location. Maybe Tommy does too.
With Jesse injured and Dina still sick, Ellie heads out on her own to get some answers. Things can never be easy though, and on her way to the hospital, Ellie runs into this mysterious third party we've been finding hints about called the Seraphites.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay.
The Seraphites use primitive equipment like torches and bows, but that doesn't make them any less dangerous than the WLF. My girlfriend helps Ellie stealth her way around them and avoid confrontation, but not without getting a little distracted in old Sephora building.
So this is essentially Sephora. That is really fun! I'm in a makeup store.
Hopefully no one will notice her swatching a couple of pallets. It's a long walk to the hospital, and she even has to do some swimming to get in. Thankfully, Joel was kind enough to teach her, exactly as he promised in the last game.
Ah! He just pushed me did! You did not.
She sneaks up on the girl on guard and gets the jump on her. The guard tells her where Nora is, but attempts to retaliate, and my girlfriend had to kill her. Which is a real shame because she seemed like she had a good taste in games.
How is she playing? She was playing Hotline Miami. It's a Hotline Miami cameo.
My girlfriend decided it was her turn to play Hotline Miami now and started her own little rampage through the hospital.
Do you like hurting other people?
She pretty relentlessly took out the WLF members, working her way to Nora. Once she found her and had her alone, she hoped to finally get some answers.
Yeah, that little bitch got what he deserved.
Whoa!
Getting this girl is kind of personal to my girlfriend and Ellie because she's the one who held her down while they beat Joel to death. Girl is heavily outnumbered here, but she has an ace up her sleeve. They back her up right up against the cordyceps spores. But since Ellie is immune, she can drag Nora down with her.
I made it so we were gonna land on her first! Oh, the spores! She's gonna fucking turn.
Nora's on borrowed time now that she's inhaled the spores, but Ellie isn't leaving without some answers.
Oh, jeez! I think Ellie got some revenge.
Back at the theater, she shares with the group that Abby's hiding out in an aquarium.
She's hiding out in this aquarium.
How do you know that?
Oh, you sweet summer child. My girlfriend still hasn't realized she just tortured a dying woman. It doesn't take her long to put together the pieces of what just went down, though, because Ellie confides in Dina about it.
Oh, so we just missed it, but she made her talk, and so that's why we know about the aquarium. Damn. So it faded to black for me, but Ellie basically just tortured Nora to get the information.
This is the most important flashback between Ellie and Joel, and as soon as my girlfriend realized where it took place, she understood why.
Oh, damn. Did Ellie come back to St. Mary's?
Ellie went back to the hospital in Salt Lake City to find out for herself what really happened with her and Joel. Inside the facility, Ellie finds a voice memo from one of the former Fireflies, finally answering her big question from the end of the first game.
So she learned truth adjacent, truth-ish.
Joel manages to catch up to her here, but he can't hide the truth from her anymore. He has no choice but to be honest with her about what happened at the end of part 1.
Joel, come on.
Making a vaccine. Would have killed you. So I stopped them.
Oh my god.
This revelation was what created the rift between Joel and Ellie in the present day.
Oh.
Don't you fucking touch me! I'll go back. But we're done.
Oh, damn. Ellie's pissed! She knew.
On the dawn of day 3, Ellie and Jesse decide to go out and see if they can finally track down Tommy. The reality of their situation is starting to set in, and after Ellie reveals to him that Dina is pregnant, he decides they need to bring her back home. Dina won't leave without Ellie, and Ellie won't leave without finding Tommy. So Jesse agrees to help her find him so they can all go home together.
Let's get Tommy.
Hell yeah.
Jesse and Ellie make a good team though, and my girlfriend enjoyed this segment a lot. They work their way through the city together trying to track down Tommy. Eventually, they come up on a lead that seems like a winner, but Ellie gets hell-bent on revenge.
If it is him, he'll be gone by the time we get there. Abby is where he'll be headed, so if we just
What if
fall,
he's in trouble?
he can take care of himself.
She would rather take a boat to the aquarium, since that's where Abby's located, than follow the lead to Tommy. Jesse realizes that her priority is revenge, and opts to stick with the plan and go find Tommy by himself.
I really hope you make it.
Damn. Yeah, she's on her revenge mission.
The two split up, and now my girlfriend's alone with Ellie again, headed towards the aquarium. She takes a boat through a flooded portion of the city, but capsizes just before she reaches her destination.
No!
After swimming the last stretch to safety, she soggily creeps her way into the building. She's attacked by another dog, which absolutely broke her heart, but I'll actually have more to say on this subject a little later on.
Oh. So whose dog was that?
After snooping around in the dark some more, she runs into 2 more of Abby's crew from Jackson. Ellie tries using Joel's old interrogation technique, but doesn't quite pull it off the way he used to.
No, you do not. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Only after she kills them both does she realize that Mel was actually pregnant. Ellie almost loses it after realizing what she's done, but thankfully Jesse found Tommy and the 2 show up for her when she needs them the most.
Tommy! Yo! Tommy! Oh!
Come on, let's go.
In the aftermath of what just happened, the 3 return back to the theater to plan their route home. For a second, it almost feels like the gang's going to make a clean break from Seattle, but a crash in the next room suggests otherwise.
Shit.
What? Oh my god! Jesse! Jesse!
Hands in the air, I shoot this one too.
What the fuck?
Get out of here.
Stand up! Now!
Abby!
You killed my friends.
Yeah, after you killed my fucking dad.
We let you both live. And you wasted it.
Right as Ellie's story reaches its crescendo, the game stops.
Excuse me? You can't just leave it. You can't just leave me here.
Dad?
This is the big twist of The Last of Us 2.
We're in the past. Oh.
Dad!
Suddenly, we're resetting the clock, and now we're in Abby's shoes.
4 years earlier.
This isn't a bluff either. For the next 8 hours, we're seeing nothing but Abby and her side of the story.
I like that for her to be younger, because she's still muscular as fuck.
Dad, come on!
I like that she's gonna have a shorter braid.
Obviously, there's some contention playing as Joel's killer again, and the fact that she literally just killed Jesse in the scene before doesn't help her case either.
God, I'm so mad at her, but it's like hard because she's blonde.
Still, the gut punch of what this first sequence is does earn some sympathy from our leading lady.
St. Mary's Hospital, oh my god. Ah! This was right before. Oh my god.
This is Abby and her dad 4 years prior, and the day that Ellie arrived in Salt Lake City.
No, don't make me play this. Oh my god. No.
We can see the aftermath of what happened that day and where Abby's burning desire for revenge was born.
Oh. Oh god. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, honey. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Joel, get up.
It doesn't necessarily have my girlfriend forgiving her, but it at least gives some context to who this girl is.
Seattle day 1. Wait, I was on day 3. Oh, we're playing as Abby.
So with the big reveal that Abby was actually the daughter of the surgeon Joel killed in the first game, my girlfriend's going to replay the last 3 days and learn the other half of the story.
So basically, last time we saw Ellie, Abby was holding Tommy at gunpoint. So I feel like we're probably working our way back to that point, but like as Abby now.
At this point in the story, she doesn't even have a clue that anyone has come after her for revenge. The Liberation Front is in their own war with the Seraphites, or as they refer to them, the Scars, and Abby is trying to assemble her life after the trip down to Jackson.
So this must have been the stadium that they were talking about in all those notes that I saw, where everyone was being brought to the stadium.
My girlfriend is free to roam and more or less tour the stadium here at the start. She was really intrigued seeing other survivors because by this point in time, we're very late into the apocalypse. And so anyone who's still alive is pretty competent.
Because he used my room last night.
Stadium is a fascinating environment to poke around in, and my girlfriend spent her first half hour as Abby wandering around looking at how life in Seattle worked.
Luca Favorite color, sky blue. What is backwards D, so it looks like dive. I love potatoes and science. Good job, Luca.
It's here that my girlfriend finally gets to put some names to the faces of the group from Jackson. This is a little strange though, as she's aware that she'll kill a lot of these people in a few days.
Oh my god. Wait, but these are the dogs that are like attacking. No!
She more formally meets Mel and Manny.
I actually cleared you for active duty.
This is wild.
Mel is pregnant with Owen's child, as we already know from the aquarium, but things are tense between her and Abby because both of them are close to Owen.
This walk is awkward.
Okay, now that the introductions are done, the crew's assigned to a new forward operating base.
No! Manny! Are you okay, dude? Oh my god, wait. Oh, I know where we are. This is the truck that crashed in here.
Abby learns that Owen's gone AWOL. She wants to go and find him, but is denied by their leader.
Let me go after him. I'll walk him back in. We'll get to the boat. You said yourself the storm's a few days.
Abby's more loyal to her friends than the WLF though, and so she goes after him without permission.
She's definitely gonna go off on her own.
She knows she'll find him at the aquarium and assumes it'll be a quick and easy journey, but then she gets intercepted by the Seraphites on her way there.
Woo! The Seraphites got me.
They attempt to hang her like they do with all the WLF members, but are interrupted by a commotion.
Woo!
This is how she meets Lev and Yara, two Seraphite siblings who are in trouble themselves and are trying to escape their group.
Okay, let's work together, crew.
Yara's arm was crushed as punishment, and feeling sympathetic for the two, Abby helps them take shelter before moving on.
Good luck, you two.
Finally, she can go to the aquarium and see what's going on with Owen.
There's the Ferris wheel. Just a quick detour, you know.
He's got a boat and is making plans to leave for Santa Barbara, where rumor has it the Fireflies are rebuilding.
If the Fireflies are in Santa Barbara,
Well, you're gonna
go
leave
the
the
opposite
woman
fucking
who's
direction.
pregnant with your fucking child.
They get into an argument about it, and anger turns into passion to end the day.
Oh my god. Okay, this is the opposite of space. You have a different chick who's pregnant. Apparently these two never should have broken up. They were always hung up on each other.
Abby wakes up from a nightmare about the two Seraphite kids she met getting hung. She decides to sneak out that morning and go check on them.
Oh, I'm going after the kids.
By the time she arrives, the infection in Yara's arm has gotten substantially worse, and she decides she'll need to bring them back to the aquarium for treatment.
don't come any closer. It's me.
Oh geez, it's like mega infected, huh?
By now, Mel has arrived, and it's good news because she's one of the best doctors in the WLF.
You saved my life. Can you take a look at her?
Damn, but that means that they just begged.
She examines Yara's arm and determines that they'll need to amputate it. The bad news is that they don't have any of the supplies to do so.
Make me a list. I'll go to the hospital. I'll get whatever.
Oh.
I don't mind. It's not about you, Abby. She doesn't have a couple of days.
They can find the supplies at Nora's hospital, but it's a 2-day journey and Yara needs attention soon.
So how the hell, so basically in my trek to the aquarium, I got captured by Scars. How the hell did pregnant Mel get there?
Fortunately, Lev knows a shortcut that the Seraphites use, and so Abby and Lev are teaming up.
So I'm using a Seraphite path to get to a wolf hospital. And then Ellie's running around somewhere.
A cool observation that my girlfriend made about playing as Abby was how she handles so much differently than Ellie. Just looking at her, you can tell that Abby's much, much stronger of a girl, and so it makes sense that problems you'd have to solve by being limper or nimble, you can much more easily muscle your way through as Abby.
I didn't even see that. They did say that. Wolves never look up. Apparently girlfriends don't either.
This was also kind of a relief for her because she was worried that playing as Abby would be retreading a lot of what she'd already done with Ellie. But being Abby is a totally different experience.
Ooh. I'm gonna work on upgrading this to be a little faster.
In fact, she said it was surprisingly familiar in an unexpected way. Ironically, she said playing as Abby actually reminded her a lot of playing as Joel, especially in the sections where she had Lev as a companion.
Wait, Lev can't swim. Lev can't swim. Help Lev.
The two have had some time to get to the hospital now, and it's time for Lev to lay low since the WLF aren't exactly fond of Seraphites.
It's all good,
I'm
kid.
gonna go in the front door, grab the stuff, come right back.
Last time we were here, Ellie had to swim her way in, but as Abby, we can just walk in through the front doors.
Oh my god, she's the one who was playing Hotline Miami.
The bad news is that Abby's absence has not gone unnoticed, and she's been labeled AWOL as well. She gets locked up and seems like she's not going to make it home in time to save Yara, but Abby has friends in high places.
Thanks.
They're gone.
Nora's helping me escape. I don't like her, but she's friends with Abby, so for the time being, I'm playing nice.
Even though she's free, she still needs to find the medicine. The upper floors of the hospital have been completely cleared out, and that means the only place left to look is the basement. There's a catch though. The facility was ground zero for Seattle's outbreak, and the basement has remained sealed for over 20 years.
This doesn't look so bad.
Don't say that, Abby, because that means that it's gonna get real bad real fast.
This is the closest to horror that the game ever gets, and my girlfriend loved it. She noted that there's been a significant lack of infected fights in part 2, but this section totally made up for that. While poking around searching for the supplies, she's jumped by what she thought was a bloater, but was something much, much worse.
Oh my god, wait, no, but I had other things to look at!
This is the Rat King, an amalgamation of all kinds of different cordyceps variants that have accumulated and grown over the past quarter of a century.
Boss fight time.
It's a heaping mass of horror, and as she'd fight it, different sections would break off and attack her.
Did it die? Oh, it's coming apart!
This was easily the most memorable boss fight in either game, and watching her lob explosives never gets old.
Is it dead or is it just morphing again?
Good riddance.
I killed it!
After her battle with the king, she and Lev escape by boat to get back to the aquarium. They deliver Mel the supplies and are able to safely amputate Yara's arm. It's been a long and eventful day too, and little does Abby know that her past is right around the corner and about to start catching up with her.
Seattle Day 3!
On the dawn of day 3, Abby wakes up to an argument between Yara and Lev. Before she can see what's wrong, she bumps into Mel, who drops her an ultimatum.
I haven't always done the right thing.
You're a piece of shit, Abby.
I think she thinks something happened. Always have been.
She wants to go to Santa Barbara with Owen, but not if Abby's going to go too. Mel feels like her relationship with Owen is threatened by Abby, and to be fair, their actions at the end of day 1 kind of confirm that fear.
Get out of their lives before you screw them over too.
Oh, fuck off. Abby did fuck Owen though, so. Mel has every right to be mad at her, but some of that stuff is definitely not fair.
The issue between Yara and Lev is also about Santa Barbara. They want to go to Santa Barbara, but Lev doesn't want to leave without their mother. This all comes to a head when they discover that the boat is missing and that Lev must have taken it back to the Seraphite Island.
Were you with Mel? Get back here! Oh, that's why the boat wasn't there!
He's going after her.
Okay.
She's gonna kill him, Abby.
Abby decides to go with Yara to rescue Lev, but when Owen tries to go with, she tells him off.
Dude, you have a baby on the way.
I can help.
Yeah, by staying here and fixing the fucking sailboat.
Yup.
Clearly, her conversation with Mel had some kind of an impact, but regardless, it's time to find a boat.
Oh, and by the way, Mel was like, I'm going to Santa Barbara, but if you go to Santa Barbara, I'm not going to Santa Barbara. It's very dramatic.
With Yara waiting on the docks, Abby heads to the marina to see what she can find. Instead of finding a boat, she finds a sniper.
Manny, yo! Thank you!
What the fuck?
What the fuck is shooting at us?
Yourself?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
This sniper's a fucking pro.
Manny informs her that someone has been taking people out, and for the first time, Abby's filled in about all the members of her Jackson crew getting killed.
Abby's finding out that Ellie and her crew have been around. Oh fuck, it's getting spicy!
This was a big moment in my girlfriend's playthrough because as she's chasing down this sniper, she begins to put together the pieces of what's going on here.
Oh my god, it's Tommy! They're fighting against Tommy!
She's currently in the marina, which is where Jesse was headed after he split up with Ellie. She's finally filling in the gaps in the Seattle story.
I am 80% confident that Tommy is sniping us right now. So all I'm doing is medkitting because I am not fucking with Tommy.
They chase him to a bridge and think they have him cornered, but Uncle Tommy's a lot smarter than that.
So that's what happened to Manny. Oh, fuck. Okay, well now I see why Abby's holding a gun to Tommy's head.
At this point, there's no denying it for Abby. She knows who these trespassers are and why they're here.
Oh, fuck! I think I liked Manny the most out of all the friends.
After a small scuffle with Tommy, Yara rescues her.
Oh, damn. Okay, so Tommy is getting his revenge on Abby. Oh, jeez! Yara was there!
But that doesn't change that things just got a whole lot more complicated.
Oh, she knows. She knows, and she knows that it was her actions that caused them to come.
Rather than deal with the crisis at home, Abby turns her focus back to Lev. She and Yara infiltrate the island, but timing couldn't possibly be worse.
Oh, damn. Isaac is just going straight in.
The WLF has decided to invade the island, which my girlfriend brought up a very good point about why they would do this when half their soldiers are either dead or AWOL.
Ending the WLFs once and for all.
Regardless, this is happening now, so our leading lady is going to have to help Abby and Yara stealth around both Seraphites and WLFs.
Okay, you dude made my life a little bit hell just now, so I'll put you onto the sweet good night.
Yara brings Abby to their village where Lev and their mother ought to be. Tragedy's waiting when they get there, though.
Oh, Lev. You were defending yourself. She was trying to kill you.
While escaping the house, the WLF show up and gun down Yara.
Yara! Oh my god. It's Beanie Guy.
Having lost a mother and a sister, Lev has no one left.
No, Yara!
Abby fights off the WLF guard, and their leader Isaac gives her an opportunity to be reinstated. Abby clearly isn't going to take the deal, and since she won't stand down, Isaac threatens to shoot her.
I'm not fucking moving.
Go, come on, Lev. We've gotta go.
Yara's parting gift allows Abby to escape with Lev, as all hell breaks loose on the island. With the leader of the WLF dead, it's just pure chaos as they make their way to a boat and flee. As they leave the burning island in the distance, all they can do is hope that the future brings them to brighter shores.
Jeez. Just annihilation across the board. Ooh. So fucking sad.
The bitter irony here is that my girlfriend already knows what's waiting for them back at the aquarium.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. My heart can't take it. Alice!
Is that...
Because Alice was trying to protect everybody, and so she don't want Ellie, and I had to kill her. I did that.
I think that this dog is a perfect microcosm of what this game is. Earlier in Abby's story, the group brought this dog, Alice is her name, with them from the Seattle stadium to the aquarium. We've seen her a lot throughout these past 3 days. She has toys, she's been comforting during the surgery, and clearly she's a part of the family. I think what's most important about Alice is that Yara and Lev were both afraid of her before they got to know her. After playing with her and learning her name and who she is, they started to actually like her. That's my girlfriend with Abby. You might recall that when she was playing as Ellie, she killed this dog.
Stupid dog.
Back then, the poor thing didn't even have a name. My girlfriend had had to fight so many dogs up to that point that it was just another one in the list.
Oh no, Abby. I'm sorry for what you're about to find.
Unfortunately, we already know that Alice isn't the only one that Ellie killed that day, and Abby's finally catching up with all that's happened in her absence.
I know.
Ellie left her map behind at the aquarium, and now my girlfriend can finally confirm how Abby knew where to find them.
Oh shit, because we left the map, and that had the mark of the theater. That's how Abby found them.
It's a strange and shocking moment seeing the theater confrontation from the other side of the room.
Hands up.
Fuck!
My girlfriend described it as an almost out-of-body experience because bizarrely, this is the first time we're seeing Ellie since we were here the last time.
Because Ellie doesn't even know. Ellie doesn't know that the dad was the doctor.
She's been on the hook for the past 9 hours, and she finally gets to see how this confrontation plays out.
Damn!
important to add that she's got a lot more information this time than the last. Most notably, there's someone else here.
Do not make me chase after Ellie, game. Do not make me chase after Ellie.
The sequence is so conflicting because, in a way, at this point, my girlfriend's rooting for both sides.
And everyone has a right to be angry, but can everyone stop doing stuff?
Playing this sequence, all she wanted is for them to just stop fighting.
Ellie, are you lighting things on fire? Dina is sleeping. Oh, God.
The two girls tear each other apart, and even with Dina's help, Abby is just way too strong.
Oh my God, and Lev is not gonna let that happen. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Things come to a head when Abby puts a knife to Dina's throat and threatens to kill her. In the end, it's Lev who finally puts an end to all the violence.
Ellie, you owe everything to Lev.
When we next see our characters, they're in a completely new place. My girlfriend's finally back in control of Ellie, and she's somewhere quiet and calm with Dina. It's clear that a substantial amount of time has passed as her baby has been born, and life seems to be relatively peaceful. For a second, it almost feels like all the violence was put behind them and that they found their happy ending. The reality is not so simple.
Come on, little dude.
Oh shit, she got PTSD.
Ellie is still haunted by Joel's death and is struggling to find a way forward.
Oh, poor Ellie girl.
After hunting in the woods one morning, she gets a surprise visitor.
Wait, Tommy's still alive?
Tommy?
Oh my God.
While relieved that Tommy was still alive, my girlfriend was less thrilled with what he had to say.
That's gotta be her.
Why are we wanting this information?
It seems like he's struggling with his own demons, and with a lead on Abby's location, he wants Ellie to go and finish the job.
Well, I can't go.
Well, then no one's going.
Dina's understandably upset by this because the girls are doing their best to move on, and my girlfriend totally takes her side.
Oh, Dina is not happy with that.
Nonetheless, Ellie still just can't let things go. It's frustrating to watch because the girls have had such a nice life here on the farm, but it's clear Ellie's gonna do what she's gonna do.
Ellie, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. Ellie's basically picking the dark side.
Since leaving Seattle, Abby and Lev headed south to Santa Barbara in search of the Fireflies. They haven't had much luck, but find some hope in an old hideout.
Oh, Lev got Converse.
Apparently, the Fireflies are stationed on Catalina Island.
We got a clear signal on you.
Oh my God, wait, there might be fireflies.
24, 25 constants.
But before Abby and Lev can make it to them, the two are jumped by a gang called the Rattlers.
Jeez. Who are these people?
These guys are bad news and take them both prisoner.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm feeling now.
Ellie found Owen's yacht beached on the shore, and from there tracks Abby to the house where the Rattlers caught them.
Rattlers. It must be some kind of weird gang.
She has her own run-in with the gang, but manages to take them out by cleverly using her immunity and their own trap.
Yo, go work, Ellie.
She finds out that the two are being held prisoner at their compound at an old resort, and the rampage begins.
Oh God, Ellie girl, what have you gotten yourself into? We had a nice farm.
I've always found it interesting how this last gauntlet of the game is very similar to Joel's, but flipped on its head. Joel mows down his group to rescue someone, while Ellie's mowing through hers to kill someone. The Fireflies believe that they had the moral high ground, while the Rattlers aren't shy about what awful people they are.
What the fuck are these Rattlers doing? Apparently this is the worst of the worst groups.
Ellie completely dismantles their operations and destroys them inside and out, but doesn't even really care.
Damn. Yeah.
She's not removing a parasite from the world or even that concerned with liberating the other prisoners. All she wants is to get her revenge.
Let's all go! Prison riot!
Once the prisoners are freed, they tell Ellie that Abby was taken to the pillars down on the beach. The Rattlers would cruelly string up rowdy prisoners as punishment.
She's down in the pillars.
Okay.
The pillars?
What's that?
Head down to the beach.
When she got there, it almost seemed like Abby was already dead.
Oh, there she is. No, that's not her. It was a different braid.
When in reality, my girlfriend walked right past her because they cut her braid.
Oh! Jeez! That's Abby! Hi!
After cutting her and Lev down, things are kind of tense. Abby's almost unrecognizable, and Ellie clearly isn't sure what to do.
Oh, Lev!
There are a couple of boats tied up nearby they can use to escape, but the big pressing question my girlfriend has was, can Ellie let things go?
Ellie, do not. No. Go home. Ellie, no. Everybody has been through enough.
I can't let you leave.
Why?
I'm not doing this.
Why?
The fight is ugly, far worse than anything we've seen until now. At this point, I don't think anyone even wants to battle. It's just something that feels like needs to be done.
I am over the violence. I am on the farm. I am on the farm.
Abby has always been able to outmatch Ellie, but starved and cooked on the beach, she's a fraction of her former strength. As Ellie holds her down to try and drown her, Abby bites her fingers clean off.
Oh my god!
Even after that, Ellie doesn't stop though. It's only after a brief flash of Joel smiling on his porch with his guitar that she's finally able to let her breathe. The girls go their separate ways, and it's clear that it's finally over.
Holy shit. No one wins.
Ellie returns to the farm to find Dina and the baby gone. All that's left are Ellie's old belongings, and among them is Joel's guitar. As she sits down to play, my girlfriend gets the full story of what happened the night before all of this started.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
Oh.
I'd like that.
Okay.
With the peace of mind that the two found some reconciliation, or at the very least the first steps towards it, my girlfriend and Ellie can finally say goodbye to Joel.
Bye, Ellie girl.
The final reward of the game is waiting for her on the title screen. Every time she's picked it up and put it down over the past months, there's always been this boat sitting on a foggy horizon. We know this now as the one that Ellie helped Abby and Lev escape with. After completing the game, the boat's made its way to Catalina Island, proof that Abby and Lev were able to escape their personal hell.
Wait, it made it to Catalina Island. They found the firefly.
There are plenty of interpretations of what happens next, but I like my girlfriends the most.
If there's hope for them, there can be hope for Ellie.
I'd like to extend a massive thank you to our wonderful channel members and patrons, who you can thank for choosing this game for Taryn to play this month. If you're interested in fun perks like voting on videos, bonus content, and monthly community events, consider joining the Wheelers. As always, I want to give an extra special thank you to our 6th Wheelers: Daniel Rogers, Gizmo, Isaac Vogan, David Webb, Mace, Gray is Sleepy, Taco Supreme, Parav Skittles, Envy, Cry, Regulus, Blondes, Shane Boy, and Cerberus. We're trying to record more videos live this year, so be sure to follow us over on Twitch if you'd like to be a part of the experience from start to finish. We stream 3 times a week and would love to see you there. There's been a lot of crying in this one, so I've promised her the next game she plays she'll have dry eyes. Until then, stay well, and I hope we see you all in her next adventure.